When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
Afterwards, what are you laughing at? God, what are you laughing at, Shane?
Nothing, keep talking.
Every time I start talking a little too long, he starts laughing, and it makes me self-conscious. But I'm just saying that I'm glad that we have a hang now as opposed to a show.
I like to watch the faces of people around her when she's going.
And what do you see in those faces, Shane? What do you observe, and what makes you giggle?
I see people's souls leaving their bodies.
I do this for a living, Shane. It's really insulting.
I played Rogan last week.
Really?
Whoops.
Oh,
yeah,
that picture wasn't photoshopped? The what's it
No,
called?
he ripped my shoulder off.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and I was hammered, so I was like, you can't tap me, dude. Jiu-jitsu's gay. I kept with him. He tapped me like 8 times, dude. He kept going.
That easy?
Yeah.
Do you think if you were sober and he was sober that you could wrestle? At least
No. And Ari was with him while he was doing it.
Oh, he was gassing him up.
Ari was like, Shane, you're so much stronger than him. Just stand up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was like, no, he's not. It's like, dude, he's with you. Stop.
Wow.
But I was drunk enough. He'd get me in like a triangle choke or something. And I'd be like, this is nothing. I was like, I'm never going to get tapped.
Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. I'm WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that. There was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but I guess it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that. Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets.
Your life depended on it.
The
bro ship depended
Absolutely.
on it.
If I would have quit, I'd have no bros.
True. You were the captain of the SS, bro.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain, now something like that, I'll be honest, something like that drives me up a fucking wall. You're gonna
You were this close to my hand. This close.
Now,
Right under you.
look, damn, dude.
That was a DMT snake, dude. Oh my god. That was Quetzalcoatl just whoop, right under you.
Try to put me in Juice WRLD? Try to put me into Juice WRLD?
Do you still see the shadows?
If you guys don't want to do this, we cannot do this. I don't care. I got better. I have so much going on.
You attacked my family.
You guys, family, dude. I hope there's a fire and you're all in it. You know, Epstein's innocent, bro.
That's the funniest development. Like, we are going to unveil the truth once and for all. Turns out the guy was just a fucking guy.
Regular guy.
Struggling in the world just like all of us. Yeah, that was some bro. Also, innocent of what? He was literally a guilty pedophile. He was busted and they sealed the records the first time.
Wasn't it like 1,000 women?
I mean, now it just sounds like you're bragging on his behalf.
Well, that's what I was going for. I was like, if he was a one-man operator, I mean, at some point you gotta go. This guy,
Wilt Chamberlain,
tip your hat.
Jeffrey Epstein.
You gotta tip your hat at some point. You go, God damn, you got a lot.
Yeah, but he was also playing in the minor leagues.
He wasn't in the minor leagues. Those are AAA. He was playing on the Harrisburg Senators.
Yeah, it'd be, you know, imagine if you just owned a booth in the mall being like, do you want to be a model? You could pull Epstein.
How would you like to meet Stephen Hawking?
It is. I mean, this isn't funny, but like,
how would you like to meet the biggest dorks around the globe?
Well, it's also
in one island.
Crazy to be like having like a gang of like 14-year-old chicks and be like, ladies, meet Stephen Hawking. And they're like, oh my God. What? He's like,
come here.
Yeah, Stardust. We are essentially like, what? That's so weird. Oh my God, that's so random.
Ew, Steven's weird. Them at the party. I don't know who I want to go home with tonight. Stephen Hawking or
just like Saudi princes. It's all the world leaders. Like, what? That guy's weird. Having fun. Which brings me to the next point, dude. The View.
I wish I was watching The View. I know we're having fun right now.
I just wish
I
John
was
Hamm.
watching The View so that I could understand comedy the way Joy Behar does. You know, hilarious comedian Joy Behar? What was that one joke she told that everyone likes? Never once, ever?
There's a hammered guy next to us at the bar. It's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
We're at the bar, and then Steve leaves.
No, because you were telling me to golf commentate, and then
And then he jumped in and
Yeah.
he's like, you're not that good. But then he comes back. Steve left, came back, and I was still at a different bar, and the drunk guy was there again at another bar. And we watched as the bartender walked over out of nowhere, slammed the guy's tab on the table, and said, "Get the f out of here, you piece of shit." And the guy, who wasn't doing anything wrong, he was just blacked out, he just goes,
That's such a perfect.
He couldn't believe it. And then we watched him like figure out should he tip. He was like, we saw him fill it out and then go.
That's a tough moment.
Oh,
You ever been kicked out?
I've
He was
probably
the
been kicked
kick out.
Yeah, I've probably.
He was a
been kicked
bouncer
out.
back in the day.
I didn't know
I've
that.
definitely gone to a bar and they've been like, "No, you can't even come in." Like, all right.
I haven't cried. Like, my grandma died today.
Right.
That's true.
Really?
That's true. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
God!
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
sorry.
forgot
How
about
old
it.
was she?
Sorry to throw that grandma thing in there.
No.
It's pretty funny though, right?
It's hilarious. It's
Hey,
hilarious.
I'll
that
tell you this,
an
too. I'll
old
cut you
woman
off.
died.
Yeah, this old woman died. My mom's mom. That was my last grandparent.
Well,
She
did you
died.
like her?
I couldn't think of one nice memory. My mom and her siblings were around my dying grandma, and she like took her like, and my aunt walked over and like grabbed her head and was like, "Oh, mom," and then my grandma was like, and scared her.
Yeah.
And then she jumped, and then they all started laughing, and my family was dying laughing
Yeah.
while my grandma died. She
Right.
died with her kids around her laughing.
That's great.
What a
That's
great
the best
way.
way to go.
What a nice
It's the
thing.
best way to go.
Just laugh. Off
Just
she's
laughing. While she's choking.
Just as the Great Lakes.
I could probably.
Probably want to, they probably want to.
You can name all of them, right? It's
Like-
easy. It's
like-
Holmes.
like Michigan?
You just got to remember Holmes. That's the acronym.
I heard that.
H,
H,
Huron.
Huron, obviously.
O,
Ontario.
M,
Michigan.
E,
Erie.
Erie,
Hell yeah.
S. It's what the white race is. We got 40 more days of goofing. We're going to get them in. When Trump... the answer's superior. By the way. I'm just kidding. That was...
Listen here, America. We're f***ing around.
We're done joking. Jokes are done. We promise no more jokes.
An episode where he takes his shirt off. We're doing like a salesman. You know that Andy Elliott guy that's like,
yeah.
take your shirt off. Fat piece of Which as a fat guy, it's a nightmare. It terrifies me. It's the scariest.
That guy is so funny.
He is funny. But
Anyway.
we do like an episode where we're watching like an Andy Elliott type salesman guy, and he brings the Steve goes on stage and takes his shirt off. And when we're talking about like when we're in the writer's room and before we filmed, Steve was like, I gotta tell you, I've been working out, Shane. You're gonna be off. He's like, you're not gonna like what you see. And then I'm sitting in the crowd while we're filming it, and he takes his shirt off, and it looked like. It's not your fault. It was not your fault.
How is it not his fault?
Because the guy next to him was so strong.
But also, one, I don't actually look good topless. I have like a praying mantis body. Like I have no shoulders, so it's very weird to look at. Two, we were like eating like
Oh, it
kings.
was so funny.
So
Like,
every day I was having like chicken cheesesteaks and French fries.
The audible gasp when he took his shirt off in the crowd. People were like, "Oh." I had to leave the room. I had to leave the scene. I was like, I can't.
From getting SNL to getting fired, almost did not even. Like the last episode we recorded, I was like, I think I got some big news coming. And then I got fired so quickly that we could have recorded an episode and been like, never mind. Never mind. Nothing happened. No, it's not like they paid me that much.
But do you fight?
What's hilarious is I got like a Chevy Cruze out of it. I got trashed globally, and I got a Chevy Cruze, pre-owned Chevy Cruze. I'm like, this has actually worked out. This is a good deal. The whole thing was worth it. Because
a decent ride.
Talk about fights because it's such a douche thing to do. Like, yo, I'm the fucking man in fights, but I am. Unfortunately, the thing that sucks, I'm undefeated in fights, never lost. But it's not like I win in a cool way. Like, I have weird strength. It used to be called something different. Now we're all woke. So it's weird strength now. Until they take away my right to say weird. But no, so I mean, I have that kind of strength, so no fight I get in is ever cool. This is what that means. I've never lost a fight, but I've also never not cried in a fight. That's every fight. Every fight is just me getting punched in the face first, and then I cry, and I have one move. I just cry and walk straight at the person. Why would you hit me? And then I squeeze him as hard as I can. That's the only move I have. It's just, we could have been best friends, you idiot. And I cry as hard as I can. Which sucks, because when you win a fight, you want to be like, yeah, dude. Like, I've won fights at parties and been like, in your head, you're like, if you win a fight at a party, maybe you'll get some pussy. People will think you're cool, but no chick wants to fuck that guy. No chick's like, oh man, you see that who cried? Who's that Shrek over there that cried and squeezed that guy? He just walked right at him like an Irish Frankenstein.
Tani couldn't make it tonight. Man, I hope his interpreter didn't bet that he was going to be here. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation talent. No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions: pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime. They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar, The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First, and of course, the classic Good Night. That was my favorite. Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah. Sugar Ray, you're the man, but in 10 years, Jake Paul is going to try to knock you out, so take it easy. Thank Ari and his people for this beautiful weather. Thank you. Ari used to host the show This Is Not Happening, a show named after his comedy career. Ari is edgy and shocking, which is a really cool thing for a 50-year-old guy to be. Isn't it cool? Ari's yoga videos suck and are gay. Ari, it's sad to see you failing like this. Ari is having a tough time selling tickets, which is sad. Kim hasn't made it yet, but she's knocking on the door. Yeah, she's knocking on the door and saying, housekeeping? Yo, for real though, Kim has a lot of guys in this industry to get ahead and still isn't really doing that well. That is sad. Kim is getting fat. Natalie Cuomo is so unfunny, Lewis booked Kim. Thanks, fellas.
Theo, my name's Joe, and I'm a big fan from little old England, enjoying my bath. And I have a question for Shane. What is his opinion on age gap relationships? Still seems to be okay for the younger woman. and the older guy, but not so much the other way around. So look forward to hearing your opinions. Okay, bye.
Wow. That could be that's somebody's school teacher. She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub?
Yeah.
She's asking me about how do I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, do you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
This is a setup.
like that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, give me rock hard, give me some water.
No.
What are you doing? You make me jerk off on this.
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm out. Look,
What was the question?
No,
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question?
That's the 36 games. Get you one of these. You can look. That's like taking away OJ's Heisman.
True, dude.
It's like technically you can take away the Heisman, but we all know who won.
Yeah, exactly.
We know who won.
Yeah, dude. Come
Say
on.
what you want, but the Germans were flying that year.
Great,
36?
They're on like meth and steroids.
They were all on meth. Just like
The heart was beating 300 beats
pole
a
vaulting.
minute. Oh,
dude,
dude.
imagine being a Nazi pole vaulter.
Height?
Fucking running.
Oh my god! If you didn't hit the thing, you died.
If you knew the Fuhrer was watching, then you just get smoked by a black dude in a foot race. You're like, come on, man. You're asking a lot.
So I tried to put $10,000 on Nate Diaz. There's a girl at the cellar that's like obsessed with him.
Yeah.
So I like texted him. I was hammered and I was like, I wouldn't do this otherwise. I was drunk. I was like, I'll text Nate.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, will you FaceTime real quick? This girl loves you. And I was like, a minute later, he didn't respond. And I texted him. I was like, I'm so gay for asking you. Guy sucked so bad. It ruined my night. I was just like, dude. But then he FaceTimed me and I was like, oh, hold on. And I held it up and she was like, yeah. And he was like, yo. he was like, what's up? What's going on? Like, he was just, also, he got me for the impression.
Oh, really?
We went out to dinner. That's how I know they're watching. People are watching.
Yeah.
I think I might have did his impression on Rogan, and he was like, we're in the middle of dinner. He's like, I don't sound like that. No. And I was just like,
how scared were you in that moment?
I was like, agreed, 100%. I have not done it since, dude.
We'll bleep it. We gotta bleep that, bro. We gotta bleep.
Yo, I don't sound like that. I was just like, yeah, dude, definitely. Yeah.
Dude,
he does it and everybody's like, yo,
yeah.
It's so nice.
Nah, it's great. It's refreshing when they're actually the shit.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason. It's an alien joke. Who booed up there, dude? Shut up. Good year for me in sports. I went to Notre Dame, went to the national title. I was at go Irish. I was at the Eagles game, the Super Bowl when they won, and it was not go Birds, go Birds, yeah. But I was down there. I'm just gonna tell you a story real quick. It's not a good joke. I was it was halftime of the game, and we looked up, and you could see Donald Trump. He was sitting in the suite, like at the 50-yard line. You couldn't see him, but you could see like his silhouette. You know what I mean? He was just. Also, can we stop pretending Donald Trump knows ball? It's like a weird thing where they're like, man, he loves sport. He doesn't know anything about sports. Every time a team comes and visits the White House, he's like, and you must be the guy who catches. It's like, look at these guys, big guys, black guys. And that's just when the New York Liberty visited. They didn't visit. That's just a joke. But it was halftime, and we looked up and we saw Trump. I was with my buddy, and I was like, we should just sneak up there and try to meet him. And we did. We got into his suite, which turns out it's pretty easy to get access to Donald Trump, which is probably why he keeps getting shot all the time. We just got right in there. But we're in there. He doesn't know who I am, but there's a line of people, and he's just shaking hands with everybody. And I was at the end of the line. But also, I took a picture with him, and I posted it, and people got upset about that. He's the president. If Osama bin Laden was in the suite, I would have been like, yeah, you're crazy. All right. But He's shaking hands with everybody, and it's very funny. Trump does this thing whenever he meets somebody for the first time, even if he doesn't know him. He gives them like a crazy compliment. It's kind of nice. Like he got to the guy next to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're beautiful." And then he got to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're huge." I was like, "Thank you, Mr. President." But he shook my hand. He stood next to me. So I'm just, I was at the end of the line, so there's no one else for him to shake hands with. So he's just standing next. I got to hear him breathe for like a minute, just standing next to me, just. And then his daughter, Ivanka, walked over to us, which, by the way, so hot. She walked over, and it was halftime of the Super Bowl. I was hammered. I was like, "Hello. Your dad just said I was huge." So now it's me, Trump, and Ivanka. They're not talking to me, obviously, but I can overhear what they're saying. And Trump goes, "Ivanka, how would you like to meet the president of soccer?" And sure enough, the president of FIFA soccer was also in the suite with us. He was getting like nachos. And Donald Trump just looks at him and goes, "You." And the guy put his plate down and walked straight to us. And then Donald Trump didn't even look at him. He just kept talking to his daughter, and he goes, "This is the president of soccer. And they gave us the World Cup, and they did that because of me." And then he walked out of the room. It was just me and the president of FIFA looking at each other like, that was crazy.
Oh, that's all my fights. I got in a fight in North Carolina. I played college football very briefly. I quit, but when I was still playing, so I was big at the time. I'm big now, but I was like 6'3", 300. I was benching 350, dude. I was fucking. So imagine that Frankenstein move. Bench 350. Like, oh god, fucking murder me. But we were watching my friends fight, and I played on the football team, so we would fight like the townies. And it was Division I, so all my friends were just jacked black dudes. It was pretty sick. And we would just beat the shit out of people. It was like Burlington, North Carolina. They were all white trash. And I was standing next to this dude watching my friend fight, and I definitely was just scratching my so I was just reaching behind me, and this guy thought I was reaching for a gun. And just right next to me just socked me in the fucking mouth. And this was the coolest thing I've done. I chugged my beer and slammed it. And I was like, "You're gonna have to hit me harder than that." I just went in the full fucking. And I grabbed him, and I remember he fell perfectly. Like he fell. He fell sitting, facing that way. Like he fell sitting right here, and I just grabbed him by his hair and fucking. People had to pull me off. They hit me.
This is what the people want. Just two
They do.
dudes
They love
drinking some whiskey and then
they
going back
love
and forth.
sports.
Going back and forth. Now, who was that guy?
Trust me, the girls checked out a long time ago.
Really?
Well, they saw the thumbnail.
I lost the girls. Yeah.
They didn't click.
No.
This is all buds, man.
This is the bros. This is just the dudes now. It's funny. I've done shows with like my friends, and they have like I can't believe they have girls in their audience.
I do.
I can't believe it.
No, we do. We do have a good faction of women. God. No, why? You have no women fans,
bro? None.
How? How?
What do you mean how? How did you know you were funny when you were young? Did you know you were funny? What was going on with you?
Yeah, I knew I was funny. I was kind of a dickhead growing up, like in school and shit. Yeah, I always had fun making fun of people.
Oh yeah,
talking shit.
When you're young, that's the best way.
I loved it.
Yeah,
yelling.
Yeah.
School. What's better than being funny in school? Farting in class.
I never did it. You did it?
Oh, I used to. Yes.
Wow.
And dude, my one buddy used to fart. Yeah, he used to really do it, and he would come up to you and be like, "It was a funny joke." He would walk up to you and go, "Who do you want me to pass this gas to?" And you go, "You'd pick someone," and he would walk up to their desk, fart on the desk.
Ooh.
How fun is that, dude? He used to differently. In high school, he would different. He would come up a different way to take a shit, and me and all my friends would come in and watch him. Like sometimes he would hold himself up from the top of the stalls. And drop it in.
Oh yeah.
He would plank at the top with his ass down.
Ooh.
To spill the beans, but I got a text that said, "Yo, it's Ye," and Kanye contacted me that day.
That day he was
that day,
going in.
that night. Yes, and he wanted to work on something
on his media daily storm.
And unfortunately, I had to decline. I mean, it was crazy. It gave me like my face got hot. I was in an Uber. I was talking to Matt, and I was like, "Dude, Ye just texted me."
That's crazy.
Did you show that to the guy next to you?
I was in the back of an Uber, just like, like he wants to talk right now. I was like, I'm in an airport. I can't. I was just trying to buy time. I was like, holy, because I knew whatever he said, I was going to say yes. I love Kanye West. I love his music.
You're doing the right.
I love his music.
You're doing
so
the right
much.
thing. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
No one better to interview him than Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So well, I'm not saying the Nazis are cool. I don't like them. They kind of like took like attack
Yeah,
people. I'm
tell
not
him
really
you
with
don't
that.
like Nazis, so I like Hitler.
Dude, the one that cut, like he's like, we're having fun here. We're just around. Everybody's crazy here. All right, we're gonna head to break. And then just Kanye, like while the camera's panning past the desk, he's like, I like Hitler. How the segment ended. He must have been like, God damn it. Shut the
No, he was like, yeah, we're going mega viral right now.
Yeah, it's
what do you
lit.
want me to
It's
tweet?
lit. It's lit. He kept saying it's lit.
As a kid, I just took him outside. He started stretching like a kickboxer. He started doing leg shit, and he was like, I'm a fucking state champion kickboxer. He was like 120 pounds. Like I was like, dude, I don't care what karate you know. I'm just gonna grab you. I'm gonna fucking grab you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't do this. And he kept stretching. I remember he had dog tags on. So that's the type of douche this guy is. Not a soldier. I'm not hating on the troops. He just had dog tags. Shout out Peggy. Forgot you have dog tags. That's funny. But so we walk outside, and I just walked at him and grabbed him and held him. And there was like a waist-high wall in this person's backyard. And I was just holding him over it. And he was like, okay, dude, okay. Like, he just immediately quit. And then I was like, all right, man, chill. And I let go of him. And from his back, he punched me in the face. And I was like, what? And then I held him and did that thing where I freaked out. I held him with one hand and punched. And I broke his nose. There was blood everywhere. It was fucking sick. It was sick. And then I blacked out. I got drunk. And I woke up in bed next to this girl. And I had blood on my hands. I was like, you want to hook up? And she was like, ew, gross. All right.
Tony looks like Matthew McConaughey's skeleton. I don't have a joke for this, but something about Tony being young Sheldon. You say bazinga every time he makes one of his gay jokes. Here's the thing. Tony for real thought he was going to be the Joker. You ever see the movie The Joker? It was a dream of his. He does the laugh sometimes in front of his friends. And they told me this when he wasn't around, and they all make fun of him behind his back. Isn't that funny? As soon as he left the room, they were all like, dude, he keeps going. Isn't it such an embarrassing dream to have? What a dumb believes he could be the Joker. Tony also, I believe, had a Corvette with a license plate that said, I roast. I can't believe people are calling this guy gay, dude. That's cool. That's so cool. I roast. Is that true? Damn, that sucks. Here's one somebody else wrote. Tony's father was a mafioso and his mother was the he woke up next to. Tony is clearly gay and malnourished.
But yeah, none of my fights are cool. My dad has cool fights. My dad's a f***ing animal. My dad grew up in a creek, on a creek. Basically in it. The Comedic in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Like five, I don't know how many brothers do you have? 4? They're all f***ing savages. They're all huge too. They're all huge, jacked f***ing idiots. And it's a weird way they lived. Like it was a white trash like compound of people. And they had cats. There were cats everywhere. There were too many cats. And their horse one time squashed a cat. And it got in there. And my dad one time, he said he started the lawnmower and there was a cat in it. Cats everywhere. There's so many cats that my grandpa put them all in a bag and threw them in the creek. And then they hit the dam and broke open. And several of the kittens crawled back to the house and he was like, all right, these ones can stay. These are tough cats. Which is a great story. But this story, this is a weird story. They had a cow that they killed and ate. That was like my dad's pet. He cried and ate it. So yeah, my dad's tough. I grew up in a nice house and just played video games all the time. My dad grew up like just a moron. He wanted to grow fish in their pool over the winter. You would catch fish from the creek and put them in the pool, and it would freeze over. And then in the summer, when it would thaw out, there'd just be tons of dead fish. He was a moron. Oh my God, his stories are hilarious. But this was a different time. Like he had to fight other kids at the Knights of Columbus picnic. He remembers being like 4th grade having a fist fight for the dads. But no, he got in a fight one time. My uncle Frank, he's the oldest, and he's the only one that's not huge and jacked. He's like a normal guy, but I mean, he's still a psycho. Like he went to Notre Dame, he left Notre Dame, he went to the Marines in Vietnam, and then left and came back and became a prison warden. He's a fucking animal. And this is how funny it is because he's been in prisons his whole life, so like he talks like a black guy from the 70s. I'll see him. Like, what's up, Holmes? I'm like, all right. You job-ass mother. I'm like, all right. Like my cousin Jeff caught him bench pressing in the garage listening to Ghetto Boys. He's like 68. It was fucking hilarious. So he at the time he was a volunteer firefighter in Steelton, Pennsylvania, and he would be like a first responder. So he had a, what is it called, a scanner, and he would take calls and he would get to the fire first. So he got a call once, and he raced over there to get it. These people said there was a house fire, and he got there, and it was just just 4 idiots, and it was a motorcycle that had caught fire that they just put out with a garden hose. It was a tough sentence. Yeah, shout out Hacker 4. Munich Gold. Yeah, do you want the beer the Nazis drink? Here it is, guaranteed. It says since 1417. This beer's been through a ton. Been through the Protestant Reformation, the Holocaust. This beer went through that. So my Uncle Joe gets there. Sorry, I'm going over it. It'll be quick. I'll wrap.
Played Division I. I played tennis. And I knew he was going to laugh at that.
He hates the fact that I played lacrosse.
Whatever, but
everyone hates the fact that you played lacrosse.
True.
Lacrosse is much worse than tennis.
How is tennis more respected? That's crazy.
Duke, it is. You want to know how? The Duke rape scandal. That's how.
I know, and it's
that
and they were innocent. They were innocent.
They were all innocent.
What a crazy scandal.
They were innocent.
You say I played college lacrosse, and everyone's like, "You don't care about consent."
Right.
And
no one forgave them.
Yeah, somehow football.
Yeah, there are probably more football players.
Probably
who have been convicted
There's
of rape.
more Baylor football players. Like that's insane. Than all of lacrosse. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, for Lewis, I didn't really write anything. I genuinely do not respect you at all. It's not real ass if that's your only option. It really is not that impressive. But Kurt Metzger wrote me a letter to read for you. Sorry I said that. I was just kidding. I love you. All right, good. This is from Kurt Metzger. Dear Louis J. Gomez, sorry I couldn't be at your roast. I desperately wanted to, but wasn't notified or invited. Anyway, I had to run back to my room to pinch off a fat Congdon, but it gave me time to think. guys don't think that's funny? Gave me time to think. What does it mean to be truly real ass? Does it mean stepping into the octagon anytime, anywhere, knowing that win or lose, no one could possibly give a shit? Does it mean working hard every day just to make sure your son has a new mom for each and every family trip to Jamaica?
Juice. Now, I'm not going to say who's doing that. It is this. You've seen him do that, right? Have you seen Kanye do that?
No.
Dude, he's talking about getting diagnosed. He's like, now I'm not allowed to say what race the guy was, who the doctor was who misdiagnosed me. You know I get in trouble if I say what race it was, so I'm not going to do that.
We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
He was Jewish. He does, dude. He does it. Hold on, you gotta see it. I mean, fuck it. Well,
I thought you just made that up. I'm like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's the funniest shit of all time, dude. Yeah, hit him with it.
Damn, you had that loaded?
Oh, I mean, it's circuit.
It was a Jewish doctor.
You know I can't say that.
Oh my God.
How funny is that shit?
That's hilarious.
Hitting the crossed arms, I'm not gonna do it. Not even taking a breath. Just he's like, I'm not gonna stop doing it. He tried to stop.
He tried
his best to stop.
I want you guys to know, though, I do have black friends. No, it's nice having black friends when the rest of your friends are just fucking goofy white guys. It's nice. You get some outside perspective, some advice. You just gotta be careful with the advice you take from your black friends when it comes to like. When you look like Uncle Buck, it doesn't translate. Like, this is the advice my friend gave me when I went on a date with this chick. He was like, hey, yo, Shane, you don't want to go too deep in the. She's always going to want the. I was like, you're worried about depth? Like, depth is a problem? I didn't even know they had depth. I'm just happy to be there. You're worried about, like, depth is an issue? He was like, you don't want to give her the whole. I'm like, that's all I have. What are you talking about? I've never been like halfway in and been like, oh. You gotta earn the rest of this. Dick. It's insane. Depth? That's crazy. I'm worried about like the noises I'm making. Like I just sound like a shitty ghost the whole time. Just like, it's almost done. Depth. Or my face? You ever worry about your face when you're. Don't do it. Don't think about how dumb you look. You'll end up looking like a psycho trying to look handsome the whole. It's not good. It's worse for me if I let it go. Like if I just let my face go during sex. Like I look like Brandon Dassey from Making a Murderer the whole just. Girls down there, she's like, did you do it? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
Dudes with Down syndrome are the bros. They're the best dudes on earth.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah.
So this dude named Sam, he's got Down syndrome. One of the episodes, they're going to take him to a Ladyboys show. And he is pumped, dude. He's got the flyer. He keeps coming up to the camera like, sexy dances.
Sexy dancer.
Everybody keeps telling him, it's like, no, they're actually men. And he's like, no, they're not. And he's like, Sam, they are boys. And he's like, don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
And then he goes, what if one of them tells you they have a. And he goes, I'd be fuming.
I'm a fuming.
The girls come out and are dancing. He looks back at his boys like, the girls are safe. And then one of the dancers takes their mask off and starts singing like a man. And they cut the camera to him and he's just sitting there like. I was trying.
Picture you shit faced.
Yeah, it's just. I was at the Bills game, Bills Steelers this year. Gabe Davis, he's a wide receiver. He likes comedy and he likes podcasts and all this stuff. So he invited me to the game. I'm at the game. I took Adderall there. There you go. There's another Adderall.
End of the game.
Give me one first. I'll mimic you.
No, you go first.
Well, just give me a sentence that he would say, and then maybe I'll try.
The greatest country in the world is America.
The greatest in the world is America.
That was terrible. That was terrible. That was like Marlon Brando.
Well, I mean, do the same line and maybe I can mimic it.
The easiest way to do Trump is like speech Trump when he's doing a rally. Trump.
Okay.
The greatest country.
The greatest country.
Okay.
A little bit.
The greatest country.
Don't do this. Do this.
The greatest country.
Only move your hand.
All right.
Sit like that if you're sitting.
Okay, so sit like this.
Don't.
Yeah.
The greatest country.
The best country.
The best country.
Wow, what a country.
Wow, what a country.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians.
Maybe too many.
Maybe too many.
Might be too many.
Yeah.
Maybe too many.
That's pretty good.
My Uncle Joe gets there, and it's just a shitty motorcycle that was on fire. They put it out with a garden hose, and he was like, all right, well, now I need to use your phone, idiots. And they're like, all right, you can come use your phone. He's inside, and he's talking shit on the guys that called. He called the fire department. He was like, hey, don't rush through the city to get here. Like, don't speed through the city. This is just a bullshit fire. These set. This is something that, and while he's talking shit on these guys, calling them fucking morons, one of them just sucker punches them and knocks them out in their kitchen. Just knocked out my uncle. And they obviously went on his way. He went home and he was like, well, he was all. He got home and he saw my dad, and I guess he told my dad what had happened. So my dad was like, shit. I'm getting the boys. We're going to these fuckers' house. We're gonna f them up. So my dad and three of his friends. One of them had a broken arm, which is funny. A cast on his arm. They get in the car and they drive over to this guy's house and they kick the door open, and it's just a family. They got the wrong house. It's just a family watching TV. So, like, the kids were on the floor. It looked nice. They're like, where the f is he? They're like, oh, they live next door. So they're like, oh shit. All right, thank you. And then they kick in those guys' door, and he said they were just sitting on the couch. So they just. Him and his four friends just started beating the shit out of these four guys, just while they're in their living room. And then, like, the guy with the cast was hitting them with the fucking cast. And then one of the guys pulled out a gun. So then my dad and his friends ran. Like, just ran. He said they ran right through the screen door, which is funny. But while they were running out, one of my dad's friends was like, we're going to burn your house down, you ass. And the neighbors whose house they broke into called the fire department, and my Uncle Joe got the call. Uncle Frank got the call. Then, I'm running long, baby. Fuck it. A couple years later, my dad is going to buy a six-pack in a bar in Steelton, and he notices those four guys that the house they broke into were playing pool, and he was like, I remember seeing them through the fucking the mirror behind the bar, and he was like, I noticed they noticed me, but he was using his brother Joe's fake ID, and their brother Joe's like, he's the biggest, strongest, but he's the only nice one. Like he went to the Naval Academy for football. Like, he's a big guy, but he's kind of a weird pussy. Like, he's into Ancestry now. But he was a jacked monster, and he was a sweet guy. So my dad gives the bartender his ID, gets the out of there. Apparently those guys went up to the bartender and were like, who the was that? And the bartender was like, that was Joe Gillis. He gave him my uncle's ID. So then a couple weeks later, my dad's with his brother Joe. And his brother Joe's back from college, and he's like, oh, I got a notice from the post office. Hopefully it's my college yearbook. He's all excited. And then he gets to the post office. It was a summons for breaking and entering and assault. Got charged with assault. And then, dropped because they were like, who the f is that? Anyway, that's it. You guys are great. Fuck yeah. 6, 1, close. Keep records. See you guys.
No, I did coach this Special Olympics for a little while, and it's fun. Everyone there would. Everyone there. What you doing out there? See it, Josh. See it, like it. He's taking souls with him.